Here I am again to another exciting exhibit out here at the Cruising with a young man that's got a car that is really historical, and I think it is a car used with the...
Yes, it was used in the television series The Saint, with starring Roger Moore in the 60s. It was actually owned by Sir Roger Moore himself.
Now, if I remember correctly, Roger Moore was one of the James Bond, too. Yes, I made a Cadillac for him in New York for when he did James Bond.
Oh, Live and Let Die.
Right. That's
yeah. He had that little limo, that white Cadillac.
Right.
Super.
Can you tell us a little bit about the car?
Well, certainly. This car, they had 3 Volvos that was used in the Saint series from 62 to 1969. This is the 3rd, and it was used in the color episodes. This car he sold to a fellow actor, a guy named Martin Benson, and Martin Benson was a gentleman in Goldfinger that was crushed in the trunk in that Lincoln by Oddjob. And so he was a friend of Sir Roger. So he bought the car from Sir Roger and had it for 3 more years.
Well, isn't that a thrill to be able to go back into history and pick out such great exhibits and cars like this that's been used in movies in different directions and everything? And here this young man and his family and his wife and beautiful people have been able to bring it here to this concourse is that so many people enjoyed as much as I did. And Roger Moore, he was one of the best.
He's a true gentleman, and we've been in contact with him about the restoration of the car because it needed a lot of restoration. He's been very helpful in pointing out details, color, things along those lines. And he's a great guy. He knows the car has been redone, and he's proud of it. The only thing he says is he wishes he sold it for more when he sold it back in '69 if he knew what it was worth today.
Well, we all know that. Too many cars that were worth things in '69 compared to today. But let's talk a little bit about some of the details to this car that you were able to restore, something that you know about the history of the car.
Great, thank you very much, Mr. Barris. This car had some unique features. It was one of the 3 Saint cars I mentioned earlier, but this one in particular had some unusual features. It has magnesium Mini-Lite wheels that were only used on this particular model. And when we restored them, we had the original magnesium, but that magnesium tends to deteriorate. So Mini-Lite specially made these for us in the original pattern just for this car. Inside the car, it has a wooden steering wheel. This steering wheel is rare. They're only available on a few Volvos, and this was an accessory, but the Saint had this in his car. If you look in the dash next to the ashtray, there's a temperature gauge there. That's an interior temperature gauge, and they use that to try to keep control of the degrees, how hot it was in the studio. And if it got too warm, there's a little fan in the back, and that was added by the studio. It's a little German-made fan, and they placed that in there when the car was inside the studio in order to keep it cool. So that's another rare. Hey, there's the man himself. And the car.
That shows you that the Saint, Roger Moore, and this wonderful car, and the new collectible owners that we'll be able to enjoy from here on through. Our kids and our grandsons will also be able to enjoy it.
Fantastic. On the dashboard, if you take a look, there's a little Corgi model. The Corgi is a little manufacturer in England, and this was one of their most popular models of the Saint car itself. It's a little Saint Volvo. It's got the little stickman figure on the hood. And so if you can't afford the real one, you may be able to find on eBay one of the original miniatures. Now, where's the steering wheel? Yeah, I knew we forgot something when we restored this car. I guess we didn't quite...
Canada and USA, how can I not drive this automobile?
That is from the Rank Organization's Hospice. We've tried to bring this car to charitable events like Mr. Plunkett's event, and that was one in England that we brought the car to raise funds for the event as well. Mr. Barris, I'd like to introduce you to my wife, Susan.
Susan,
how are you?
It's such a thrill to have a family participate, both you.
Next year we're bringing our grandkids, we hope.
Yeah, they're going to be gearheads too.
Yes, they are.
Exactly.
Now, this is the man that restored this car, which he had more fun doing it than everybody else. How long did it take you to restore it?
6 months.
6 months. Oh, it wasn't a frame off, though, was it?
Oh, yeah, right down to bare metal.
You went down to bare metal, frame off. Yeah. What a restoration to bring back the history of the Saint and Roger Moore. It's a thrill, and you had participated. You have a shop where at?
Near Barris and Edmonds in Suffolk. So a little village called Felsham.
So you restored this in England?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's even more. You had to bring it back across the ocean after you restored it.
Well, Bill did, yeah.
Yeah, great, great. Yeah. Well, not only do we have the owners and the collectors, but we got the man to come across the ocean to chit-chat with us a little bit about restoring this beautiful car, the memories of the Saint and Roger Moore. So thank you for being a part of Plunkett's show.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, great show.